waiting for someone else before feeling the love. So many people make this mistake because they think that the other person will provide them the love they seek. And when they make this assumption, this false assumption, all they end up doing is invalidating themselves. They completely overlook themselves. In fact, you may be doing this right now. I want to tell you that you will never manifest this person unless you become the love you seek. It just won't happen. Feeling this love now will make you the greatest vibrational match to the relationship that you want so very badly. So allow yourself to feel love. Don't put it off. And start allowing yourself to appreciate you in ways that maybe you never have before. In ways that you overlooked because you were so preoccupied with waiting for love from this other person. Because again, if all of the emphasis is placed on waiting for this other person to show that you are lovable, you will not manifest them. You'll just put a barrier between you and the very thing you seek, and it will never come. This is the biggest mistake ever. So start allowing yourself to feel love now. Don't put it off. Don't think that the love you feel for yourself is any less important than love that you would feel from another person. This love that you grant yourself now is the most important love. And again, it's exactly what is going to make you an energetic match to your soulmate, to your lover, to your partner, to the person that will want to spend the rest of their life with you and love you, adore you, cherish you. Taking time to love yourself now, appreciate yourself now, pay attention to yourself from a genuine standpoint will be the very thing that draws this person in faster than you can possibly imagine.
A common mistake people make is basing their self-image on how relationships have gone in the past. So often when people get rejected or abandoned, they see that as a direct reflection of themselves and their lack of worth. It can be hard to see past this, especially if it's a repeated pattern. This dynamic is not reflecting your true worth. It is reflecting the perceptions and beliefs you have about yourself. And most commonly, it's echoing your earliest experiences when it comes to having your needs met. So as a kid, if you didn't quite get the connection you needed, if you didn't feel seen, if you didn't feel valued, those relationship dynamics will get replayed in your current adult relationships. That dynamic is not your worth. It is echoing and showing you what beliefs you still hold. So becoming aware of those beliefs, letting go of those beliefs, and realizing your true value can help you to start changing your inner world to that new self-image of value and worth so that you can get those dynamics reflected back in your relationship.
Using relationships to build self-worth. You cannot base your self-concept around how this person is currently treating you, acting towards you, feels about you right now. This is especially harmful if you're trying to manifest someone who has yet to give you the time of day, and you base your self-worth around their treatment of you thus far. In doing this, you will never build the confidence needed to manifest your ideal love relationship and to manifest better treatment and attention and care from this person. If you want them to notice you, to fall in love with you, to give you their heart, then you must form self-worth upon a knowing of who you are, your special, unique qualities, the fact that you are one in a million, the fact that they are lucky that you love them and not the other way around. Your self-worth has to happen first. It can't come second. You can't say, well, I'll work on my self-worth after I have the relationship, because the relationship will never come that way. Trust me, I speak from personal experience because I used to make the same mistake too. So again, do you realize how very special you are? You are unique, and no one else is quite like you. It doesn't even matter if you have flaws, because everyone has them. It doesn't make you unlovable or should make you have a low self-worth. It's time to start raising your confidence and seeing yourself as someone who deserves ideal companionship, to be respected, honored, cherished. Someone who your perfect person would gladly commit to and spend the rest of their lives with, eagerly and with passion and sincere love. You can never be codependent and expect this other person to pump up your self-worth. It won't work. You'll push this person away, you'll push honest and real love away from you, and you'll never get the thing that you seek. This is the biggest mistake, because it will only allow you to forever remain single, and even if you were to manifest someone, that relationship would be codependent and it would crumble. So don't make this mistake.
Another mistake is not being aware of your current thoughts and feelings of yourself. Relationships can sometimes be used for a sense of validation or for self-worth. That dynamic is expressing, I am not good enough unless I have this relationship or unless I have this person's attention. And there's something that's often overlooked and hidden in that dynamic, and that is self-rejection. You not seeing yourself as good enough unless you have their love, unless you have their validation or their commitment. That rejection of your own inner worth and value will be reflected to you in relationships. And the rejection that you get in relationships is not a reflection of your value and worth. It's simply reflecting your current thoughts and feelings about yourself. As you start to see this and start to shift and realize you are worthy for existing, that you are valuable for the unique attributes that only you bring to the world, that inner update in your thoughts and feelings about yourself will be reflected in your outer world.
Waiting for a relationship before you change your self-image, self-concept, which only keeps you stuck. Relationships come when we need them the least. We always manifest the thing that we need the least, including love. Love never comes when we're desperate, needy for it, forming attachments around it. So this is so important. You will always be stuck in place if you refuse to move forward. Your love for this person or for your intended relationship will not fade if you move forward and you choose yourself. And you choose love and happiness now. This is not giving up on this person or saying that you no longer need them. If you decide to work on yourself, that means you are choosing love and you are claiming it for the future. So it's time to honestly take more time to yourself, working on self-love, devoting time to forming a better relationship with you, and choosing to fall in love with the experience of life. If you choose these things, that doesn't mean you are forgetting your perfect person or the relationship you want so badly. You will never manifest a love relationship if you choose to remain stuck. And that's what happens if you don't move forward. You will forever remain stuck. And you don't want that. The only way to pull yourself from this place is to move forward, to choose you. Again, this isn't giving up on this person or giving up on your manifestation of love, but rather it's choosing yourself. It's choosing to become the very thing you seek, to embody it. After all, how can this person love you otherwise? How can you manifest real and true love otherwise? You can't. If you remain invisible to you, if you constantly neglect you, if you invalidate you, you will never attract love. This is one of the biggest mistakes ever.